Nation, 412. Token the Mantle, Pittsburgh, what it do? We in the city of bridges, we in the city of smoke.
I want to thank everybody for coming. I appreciate all you people for coming. All 20 of you guys, I really appreciate it. Thank you for the claps. This first piece is coming from Chocolate Jones. She's a loyal follower on my show. Like I said, she lives in Washington State. This one's called Black Butterfly, I'm sorry. So let me know if you guys can hear it.
I remember long walks, soft winds, and inviting vegetation. Then a slumber so peaceful and warm with dreams made of vivid imagination. I dreamt of colors, and colors were everywhere. Reds, yellows, greens, and blues. So many colors, I close my eyes and choose. Now I rise a new creature, spread my wings and take flight. I explore my new world by day and fade with the night. I believe that colors represent beauty and strength, so maybe that's why, of all the beautiful colors, I chose to become a black butterfly.
Okay, that was by Chocolate Jones.
I remember those.
Yeah, that was by Chocolate Jones. So, she's good. So I'll play another piece from her later too. Okay, now our official first poet. Give it up for Sarah.
Hello, thank you for having me. I'm short. I'm sorry. I had to maybe just tighten it a bit. I don't want to knock it again. Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so sometimes my poems make it to paper and sometimes they're on the backs of napkins and receipts and things, so I'm doing really well, the fact that it's actually written down, and I want to thank everyone for what I have to say today, which this poem, anyone have teenage children out here? Okay. This poem is for anyone who has come in contact with a teenager, even, in some point in their life. It's called Smells Like Teen Spirit. I used to bury my nose in the soft spot behind my baby's ears. Fine peach fuzz that smelled like breast milk and baby powder and hope. This was a constant reminder of how sweet it was to be a mama. My kids used to want to do everything with me. I was a cherished being. I couldn't even poop alone. Every school art project bore my name. Every dream they had at night was me rescuing them from peril every moment. Wanting a hand or a hug or a kiss, I tell you no tales. My lips can make pain disappear. One tiny kiss in the floodwaters withdraw. I can't remember exactly the day this changed, but I do remember distinctly the smell of Stridex pads and Axe body spray. And I do remember the taste of rejection on my lips, and I remember doling out lots of money and slamming doors. And now, here we are. They won't even hug me anymore unless I'm giving them something, and I don't want to brag. But I can make a room full of teenagers hate me just by saying good morning. And I've tried to be the sweet mama, but when you are side-eyed and underbreathed for days and weeks and years by raging hormone joy-sucking vampires, your sweetness fades. Sorry, I ruined your life by asking you to put away your laundry. Sorry, I suggested you shower after a week of smelling like dog farts. Sorry for invading your personal space, but please, sweet, sweet boy, let me remind you, you came from my personal space, and it hasn't been the same since. I pee a little every time I do a jumping jack. Sometimes I flip them off when they're not looking. Sometimes I go out for ice cream alone and tell them all about it. Sometimes I change the Wi-Fi password and go to the movies with my boyfriend. Sometimes I cook vegan for a week, just to hear them snarl. When I watch movies now, I often picture the bad guy as someone who got pushed too long, too hard by people who used to love him. My mom tells me that this will pass, and every time I talk to her, a cliche falls out of my mouth. And now every time I talk, my mother falls out of my mouth, and it's all making sense now. And I've fallen off that pedestal of grace, but at night, I climb up the bunk bed ladder. and I put my nose in the soft spot behind their ear, and it smells like ass. But it also smells like hope that tomorrow something amazing might happen. Like they might smile.
Give it up for Sarah. Okay, our next performer. Yeah, you are short.
I'm sorry. Good things come in small packages.
Next performer is Lori. You ready? Yeah. Okay, give it up for Lori, everybody.
I'm short too, but I don't.
I'll lower it back.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sean. Thank you for having me. I'm Lori Beth. I live over here. There's never any poetry over here. I'm so excited. Yay! District 2. That's the end of my commercial for District 2. You can live on the West End. It's cheaper than the East End, and you get your own parking space. Guaranteed. I have no right to do that. That's just what happens sometimes. Have you ever been working on a piece for like 3 years and it doesn't really have an ending, but you still really like it? Because that's where we're going right now. It is said the first love is the most true. I believe this is because we hold nothing back. We do not feel heartbreak, and we do not know loss. You tell this one your fears and your failures, share your awkward and your ugly. After it ends, the doubt gets in, and you learn that love is linked to pain. When you patch the holes heartache leaves, you try to bury your ugly in the broken pieces before you seal the edges. It's called Songs for Subsequent Lovers. I consume myself, regurgitate my macerated flesh to feed as many broken birds as I can gather. There is always an amount of me that you do not wish to digest. We never discuss what it feels like to rip through soft skin, chew muscle and marrow, and watch as I rot in the grass beneath your tree. I offer every ounce I can spare. Sometimes it grows back. Sometimes it's easier to live without, but I never spit out more of myself than I am willing to part with. You grow. I wait for you to bring songs and flowers back from the meadow or the ocean to share with me. I never realized everything you borrowed disappeared or came back broken. I starved by the sink while you ignored the time and the empty cupboards. You had no desire to feed my soul the way you did my body, and when you stained the lining, we both ran. I have never been as fast as when we fled first grandchildren. I know I am stronger than you, but I still feel protected by your wispy wings, tickled feathers and tangled sheets. You offer, but I do not eat. I find you to be an excellent cook, patient and perfectly seasoned. I am not hungry for you. I drank your Kool-Aid and I loved every drop of it. I would bathe in you daily and you would baptize me in half-truths, sprinkles of smiles and spats, the argument and its resolution. If you don't care about me, don't care about me. I have weathered 1,000 waves more potent than you. I have a box in my closet of everywhere I've gone alone. I stack memories on my dresser until there is no space for my clothes and I am naked. You cannot clothe yourself in playbills and photographs. I would rather do these things than have these things, but I cannot give away my garbage without trying to recycle it first. There are things I never want you to come for, and some I want to destroy, but I might need them someday. I consume myself, regurgitate flesh to feed you. Will you love me soon?
Give it up for Lori. Beth. Okay, our next performer is Ezra. Give it up for Ezra, everybody. It's all the way up. Yeah.
Nothing can stop me. Hello, how are you all today? Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
It's poetry going on, right? Yeah. I could be shooting somebody, jacking somebody. I could be so upset and bombing somebody. But I said, you know what? I'm going to write a poem. All right? Absolutely. My name is Ezra, Leslie Ezra Smith. I'm a spoken word artist, playwright, director, born and raised in the city of Still. And I am excited to share some poetry at this event. Pretty cool. So I'm going to share 2 pieces here, and it goes a little something like this. Irritated and agitated, often at my own ideas of self, I can't blame no one else but me. I've been blaming you and the rest of the astrological signs for my perceived omens of my deferred dreams coming from my life's choices, and I've been killing myself to breathe. I've been killing others in order to believe that I'm alive and I'm lost and have been so in love into the earth, the moon, the rest of this galactic reality, because my own struggles with the stars have hurt me so much, and hurt people hurt people. And sometimes I don't even know how I'm going to eat about $20 away from being on the street. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. No, sometimes I feel like my father has forsaken me and the world has crucified me because of it. I often daydream about rainbows, huge grassy fields filled with children laughing and chasing each other and pitching rocks into a pond. That's my vision of what dreams may come, but I feel trapped and locked into a complicated philosophy, striving to explain the precise meaning of us gathering today this way in the form of poetry. I feel every boy's fall to the concrete. I feel every girl's sadness when the baby doll head pops off. I feel the sadness of a mother when she ends a relationship with another man that she thought will finally render her complete. And I feel the sadness of a father when he looks into a mirror and he's not where he thought it would be when he turned 40. I am because we are, therefore I am. And I'm just trying to make sense out of all of this and remain peaceful even in moments of despair. I know it, I'm just babbling. I don't know what anything in this room means, and maybe when I accept that, what I need to know will be revealed. One day I was searching for a barbershop to go to, and I heard a brother say to another brother, you can't have need and be free at the same time. And I said, wow, here it is. I'm still believing that I need to express all of this to you in order for me to be free. When will I listen? This next one's called Journey of a Tear. Her smile intoxicated my soul as I began to drift into areas of my mind uncharted, and I said, hey, would you mind sharing some of your tears with me, because it appears that my eyes don't have the will to create anymore. And she said with a sad existence, but see, the continuance of perplexity continues to simplify my thinking faculties to the level of a 4-year-old's comprehension of the stars, wind, rain, sunshine, and a mother's frown. All alone in the hallway of my fear, I stand trapped between the wall of forgiveness and the wall of remembering. Forgetting the ways of creating smiles and remembering the frowns of my next door neighbors as my stepdad throws my mother on the floor 3 or 4 times while having the front door wide open for the whole city to see the destruction of a family. You know, my heartbeats used to be so enjoyable to listen to, but sometimes I wish they would stop so I wouldn't have to have a constant reminder that I still have life, that I still have another opportunity to feel the tremble in my arms while holding my son, because I still see my mistakes as my identity, and I don't want to create cellular memories of loneliness and self-esteem on the level of my younger sisters after she falls off her bike when trying to ride her for the first time. But never suppress your tears, because there is nothing worse in this world than a tear that is suppressed. I strive for meditative moments. I strive for contemplative sincerity. I strive to strive, and sometimes it seems like I haven't even been born into this planet yet. It's like I'm still in my etheric stage of development in the form of liquid, struggling to be free from fluidity into an enlightened gaseous state so I can experience the floating of my soul, because ultimately that's my spiritual manifesto. Freedom. Free to free you and me. Free yourself of the continuity of mental paralysis. Free yourself from this concrete jungle where survival of the fittest is the dream and the joy, the born of fear, of joy and laughter and hugs are all an illusion and mythology. Is the minority of those born of love, of which I'm a part, so forgive me, y'all. I happen to be one of those who still believes in love, and because of my belief in love, I've been hugged and forgotten, hugged and forgotten, hugged and forgotten over and over and over, mostly by me. And I'm striving to end this vicious cycle that has been so vicious to you, to me, to everyone else out there who still believes in love. I'm striving to be love in totality, for love is totality, and I and many of you have been feeling fragmented way too long. Thus this cry, y'all. this cry for help, because I have no time for shape-shifting love that comes and goes and grows and dies to never be born again. I've had enough of that fair weather trembling, waiting to be held by some idol that never can respond to me. And how can it? It's not you, it's not me, it's not us. I can't feel it, it can't feel me. It doesn't think, therefore it doesn't exist. And I'm worth more than that. Thank you.
Okay, give it up for Ezra. That was deep. That was good. Our next performer is Brittany Chantel. Give it up for Brittany, everybody.
I think that's good. Yeah. This one's called Fruits of My Labor. I am a queer woman of color, have an immigrant mother, ex-gamer. My screen name was ex-door neighbor, like we used to be neighbors but you moved, so now you're distant like an ex-lover. 5-time ex-lover, ex-professional women's football player. No, not the lingerie league. Yes, that real pads, real ass, real tits, real hitting type shit. Volunteer firefighter, EMT, threw my TV out the window and fast food isn't for me. Graduate of the public school system, graduate of the money-making higher education corporation, signed up to quote-unquote fight for my nation, park ranger, substitute teacher, addicted to working for nonprofits, don't want that greedy money in my pocket, herbal medicinal medicine novice, woke up like this goddess. I am not flawless. I know life tomorrow is not promised. Learning to come at things with calmness, honest, astonished. I want the patriarchy demolished. My hair is symbolic of how beautiful this country is, but also tangled as fuck. Was stuck, got moonstruck. Wrote my first 7 songs on the night of the full moon one evening in March. Started going to the marches, seeing people's passion for change arcing out toward the sky, realizing whether I live or die, my past has everything to do with why I'm here now spitting these rhymes, because hard times build fine lines of boundaries that we might have to cross. Cross 1, cross 2, cross 3, cross 4. I'll do whatever else I gotta do to make this world better for my future wife, my future babies, you, your lover, your mother, your neighbor. I demand to see the fruits of my labor. Thank you.
Brittany Chantel. Okay, our next poet is Shawnice or Pepper, whatever one.
All right, let's make this easy. Now, give me a chair. We ain't gonna do that.
Okay. You want to sit down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be
Sure?
a man- yeah,
okay.
be a man.
Okay. Sure.
Cause then your camera.
Okay. Oh, yep, we got you.
See, if we'd have did all that, you would just got my neck. Okay. Hey, everybody. All right. Y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Oh, yes. Okay, great. So this is going to be my second time blessing the mic, so just bear with me. Okay, and this one is called Quench My Thirst, so just, okay. Soft kisses like candy rain, come taste my love. My rivers flow upon the first sight of you, come taste my love. Nibble on the fruits of my labor, suck on these succulent flavors, come on baby, taste my love. You know you want to, so stop fronting, experience my loving, come on in, taste my love. I've been waiting all day to see the smile you display when she's buried in your face, come on now and taste my love. Potion so potent, make you wanna marry a nigga in those very moments, come on baby, taste my love. Allow me to quench every inch I've been dying to drench, replenish the seeds to your soul, stop playing and taste my love. You've been wasting time with these have-nots, spending mad knots on mad thoughts, so I'll watch and I'll wait for that day when you come my way and taste my love. When you, with every ounce you withdraw, let my heavens bless your walls when you taste my love. Clenched teeth, curled feet, goddamn nigga, you make me weak. My kegels jump when you speak, when you taste my love. I promise I won't bite. I'll do that little thing that you like. Your requests are my delights when you taste my love. I dream of that day when you make my legs shake like a Cali quake, levels reaching 8. Feasting don't eat until day break, making my back break. Can you please taste my love? It's that look in your eyes that give my goosebumps butterflies at the thought of your lips, giving her a kiss, nose tickling my clit. Ooh, shit, Poppy, can you taste my love? You do me, I do you. Next up, round 2, round 3, round 4, pedo, pre-meadow, baby, me and more. I want that lollipop fix, that how many licks will it take till you have my ass whipped? Can you taste my love? It's an easy situation, no need for complications. Come take this vacation and escape to paradise. But first, taste my love. Don't wait, come taste my love. Sweet darling, don't wait, come taste my love. Cause I'm that puzzle piece you've been missing, that period at the end of your sentence, your Santa on Christmas. So don't miss this, just listen and taste my love.
Give it up for Pepper. So everybody went, so we're going to do another round. So we all can calm down. Huh? Okay, well, come on. What's your name? She's first. Okay, come on, she's first. Okay, so we got 2 last minute entries. So we'll do that. So they gave us time to calm down after that, after tasting love.
We need a cool off.
Yeah, we need to cool off. No, come on.
She threw me under the bus real quick.
Okay, give it up for Joy. Joy.
Hey y'all. Sorry I'm late. We're late. I have 2 that I would like to do. The first one. One at a time. Oh, next time? Okay, well, I'll do this first one off the top of my head.
Okay.
All right. This one is called Just Say No to Legalization. It was 3 a.m. Friday and the bass heads were sad. Until show cocaine, the bass heads got glad. Gimme, the shooters did holler, but the dope man said, not without $20. Now they all thought stupid and went different ways to rob and steal, so the dope man still gets paid. Society takes a serious smack on a new drug that we call crack. It's a harmful feeling because it is true. Crack and cocaine will own you, scared, shaking, and your heart beating fast as junkies smoke cocaine from a glass. Now we teach our children to just say no, but legalization will introduce them to blow. It's a white powdery substance that looks like snow. That could be the dope man's trick, you never know. It's a very small future and a very small breath that can lead to your ultimate death. Now it seems to me that legalization wants to take apart the fast money that the dope man is making off a drug that half the population is taking. Lack of food, shelter, jobs, and money. Damn, legalization sure sounds funny. Just say no.
Give it up for Joy. Just say no. Okay, our next performer is Ghostwriter. Give it up for Ghostwriter, everybody.
I see you. How are you? I'm trying. I need some help. I'm gonna come see you.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Sorry we late. Thank you for hearing my words. I'm gonna do an old one too. This one's called Rich versus Poor, Predator or Prey, a Poor Woman's Perspective. Woo! I would like to challenge your mind by asking a question today. When the shit hits the fan and the revolution goes down, do you want to be the predator or the prey? Off top, you might say predator, but don't answer yet till you've heard what I have to say. It's just to make you think there's no wrong or right answer you can say. Because at the end of this poem, you'll believe what you believe and live your life the way you want to anyway. So this is how I see it. The predator is building a team of wealthy individuals who have not proven to give 2 fucks about the poor. So the prey focuses their energy on rallies, having their voices heard, and when it's over, their cries are help or thought about no more. Now the predator says they're already ready to change the laws on the health insurance. To me, sounds like a predator trick. Just another way to get an advantage over the prey, take away the poor's health care so that people can stay sick. Hopefully they'd all just die if they don't kill each other off first, is what the predator believes. Meanwhile, the prey attends funeral after funeral, broken spirits, heavy hearts, bruises from how much they're on their knees praying. Speaking of praying, the predator is taking God out of the Constitution in the schools. Don't they know you take God out, the devil has room to come in? Yet the prey refuses to be fooled. The predator needs school. Somebody better check him quick before the prey come together, unites and takes a stand. A revolution will evolve. Many people will die. They will fight over the land. What you think the predator will do? Seek safety in their hidden bunkers filled with riches, while the prey goes into survival mode and starts hunting down these secret ditches. The two roles can easily change, but the name of the parties will remain the same, because the predator is intentionally trying to take people out, while the prey have no choice but to play this deadly game. The predator wants the world separated in two groups, the rich versus the poor. No middle, and their goal is to make sure the poor exist no more. Do you think the prey should wake up every day and strive to make it to the other side, where the predator wakes up every day plotting how to take everyday people out with pride? I see the evil plots from the predator every evening on the world news. They getting ready to give the poor folks in this world, the prey, the motherfucking blues. And it's going to come down to do or die. Which side will you choose? Do you want to be the predator who harbors all the food, riches, water, guns? Or the prey whose will to survive is a plan to kill whoever got the food and all the funds? If you feel like the predator, so be it. Just remember to always respect what's real. Imagine what the prey must be going through. Try to imagine how they feel. Some say they want to be the predator. That's life, just how it should go. Sometimes it's how it should be. I say I feel you, but all about me and mine surviving out here, just better hope that the prey ain't a crazy bitch like me.
I give it up for Ghostwriter. Again, I want to thank you everyone for coming out and supporting the poets and Common Conversation. This is my first time actually ever hosting anything. I talk a lot, but I'm not good at this type of shit. So we're going. I got another poem from Chocolate Jones. I'm gonna play, and then we're gonna get started again. So thank you. Also, Common Conversation, we're looking to do like a poetry corner like every week. So any poets, even if you got some old stuff or you write something new, if you record it like audio record yourself, and then you send it to us. You can email it to us at commonconversation412@gmail.com, and we'll play it. We'll put it on YouTube. Put your information where we can find you. If you got a page or if you're performing somewhere that week, we're going to try to do it like twice a month, I think. So that's what we're going to try to do. So, and also we try to play it on our show. Play poems on our show. So when it fits, we can do it, and we'll let you guys know. So I'm gonna play this poem by Chocolate Jones. Again, she's in Washington State, and it was a poem she sent to us for our Mother's Day show, and it's called Mother's Day.
If I would have known it was you, I would have aborted. That's what you said to me. Although I couldn't understand the words, I still felt the pain, you see. I was just a little girl, your baby girl, birthed into an ugly reality. I was trying to earn a love that should have been given freely to me. And that's when I began to get sick. Well, my entire childhood you stayed liquored up and drunk as the day was long. Different men at every turn and some married men. Now you know that's wrong. So much cigarette smoke making it hard for your babies to breathe. And every negative thing you said and did left a memory and was making me sick. I heard you say you hate me so often, I turned it into a song. I named it My Mother's Melody. All I know is that my childhood was long, and I can't believe it was me. I couldn't wait to get away and learn about life and how good it felt to be free. But I was still sick. Every child longs for their mother, so I slipped up and let you back in. I mean, we can never be mother and daughter, but we can try to be friends, or so I thought. My heart and my mind took me back to everything I was taught. From you, I didn't learn how to love. I learned how to hate. Your weak apology to me is I was drunk or I was raped. But Mom, I'm sick. Well, I was raped of my siblings' affection who were drunk off the lies of your tongue. I'm too old for the excuses, and I'm far from done. So I can forgive, but I cannot forget, you see. It's the pain that keeps me in check. So you cannot be a part of my destiny, not now that I know how it feels to be free. And I'm still sick. I'm so sick. But this time I'm lovesick about me. Happy Mother's Day.
Okay, that was from Chocolate Jones. Okay, so we're going to start back from the top of the list. Okay, let's give it up for Sarah. Oh, I looked at Lori.
So I wrote this poem from the lobby of Family Court. Has anyone ever been there? It's the depths of hell. Today is an asshole. Today is stub toe. Today is all out of cold brew. Today is a bra that pops an underwire. Today is a Sarah McLachlan SPCA commercial. Today is parking tickets. Today is Today is Facebook drama. Today is body odor in an elevator. Today is automatic bank text messages reminding you you're broke. Today is sleeping on an air mattress. Today is boob sweat. Today is panties that ride. Today is popcorn kernels stuck in your gums. Today is skin knees. Today is hangnails. Today is broken condom. Today is the puddle of piss that collects on the base of a public toilet. Today is cracked phone screen. Today is bad Wi-Fi. Today is biting your tongue and then biting it over and over and over because it's swollen in that spot now. Today is drowning in a room full of good intentions. Today is lawyers. Today is court costs. Today is lost wages. Today is a stranger who knows all my secrets. Today is a broken home. Today is reliving a nightmare in the daylight. Today is smiling lies. Today is an elephant in the room. Today is monster out from under the bed. Today is steel plate crushing my chest. Today is only 24 hours and I want to crawl back into my bed, pull the blankets up over my head and sleep. But I can't. Because who would cook dinner? Who would check the papers? Who would read the bedtime stories? Who would keep my world going if I give up now? The weight of a million promises sits on my heart and I have no other choice. So I do what all the other women in this waiting room do. I do what all the other women in my family have always done. I just smile. Smile to make everyone else around me really fucking comfortable with how uncomfortable I am. Today is a smile.
Give it up for Sarah. That was good. That was nice. Okay. Yeah, okay. Our next poet is Lori Beth. No problem.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I just was standing on it. One more short commercial. I'm Laura Beth, I host the Steel City Slam at Capri Pizzeria on most every Tuesday at 7:45. It's really fun. You can come there.
It is fun.
Anytime.
It's a poetry
It's the
slam.
Steel City Slam. It's been happening in Pittsburgh for like 20 years. Remember when everybody's like, oh, they used to have this poetry slam at the Shadow Lounge? That's us. That's me. I was that, and now I'm at Capri. So that's, like, it's right around the way. It's right there. You can just go. It's really fun. I have business cards. I'll pass them all out. Don't worry. I have everything that you need. I also have an open tab, so go for it. Lori Beth Jones. That's me. Okay.
You just did that.
That's pretty much what I do. It's fine. I don't care. You're good. It's a credit card. Like, they can't ask me for real money for it, right? No, but for real. I want to love someone who is not afraid of the one day this year when I will come home incapable of doing anything but cry out for tomorrow's arrival. When I cannot recognize today for the gift that it is, the present, or whatever else dithering idiots post on Facebook like homonyms are fucking clever. I want to love someone who doesn't have Facebook and reads books aloud to me from the other end of the couch. Not touching, but wanting to.
Okay, give it up for Lori Beck. Okay, give it up for our next performer, Ezra.
You'll be nice, Ezra.
Hey, so there is, what? I can get a drink? Wonderful. All right, that is great. Once again, my name is Ezra. When she had the wonderful poetry slam competitions going on at the Shadow Lounge, I was hosting the open mic at the Shadow Lounge for years and years. I have slammed. I was a member of the 2003 team. We competed in Chicago. It was fun, but I like messed up at the Chicago. Oh yeah, I did. This real quick. You can't use props in the poetry slam competition.
Pocket paper.
Yes, the pocket paper. We did a piece and we was doing a team piece and everything was going wonderful. We was killing this crowd. Like, it was great. It was great. It was great. And then I was supposed to go in my pocket in motion. Like, my pocket was empty of money. Like, we had a poet who was like, we were supposed to say capitalism sucks. And we supposed to all go in our pockets and show how empty we are. And I went in my pocket and I opened it up and there was this piece of paper in my hand, and I was like, oh no. and we actually killed it. It was like 10. And then they all conferred, and it was like, no, y'all don't have that no more. And we went first and third. It sucked. But it was a wonderful experience. All right. Besides that, it was great. I love open mics in the Berg. You just never know who grows from these type of events. It's great. She's been very consistent in keeping the slam scene going on. So shout out to Lori. She's been doing the thing. All right, so check it out. I'll share a piece with all of you, and it goes like this, I think. Say I've been going through some bullshit, man. Due to foolish plans and useless chance and questing self why you do this, man. But chasing love outside of myself and hiding myself and lying myself off at inside, crying myself, or maybe on some porch steps smoking blackened mouths. But when I'm out in public, yeah, I'm often acting proud. Don't want to let no people know I'm going through submission, even though I know they know what makes me feel I'm losing it. And I get a lot of conversation through false imitation of people caring for a brother through false demonstration of handshakes and hugs and fearful dialogue. And they see me going through some shit, but they never try at all to extend some help, extend some health, extend some wealth. What they do is extend some whelps on my already wounded heart, taking me for granted off, and I'ma soon depart from this world of fake friends and smiles and fake tears and frowns, and joyfully celebrate the day that I found the true friend inside that you can't deny. Trust my heart while using my mind. If you don't go within, you will go without. If you don't go within, you will go without. See, if you don't go within, this agony is nagging me, this begging me to change. Rearrange my patterns so I can maintain through the pain of my mind, cause these times are kind of crazy. It amazes me how the inner thoughts make shots in physical form, and the lyrics born in order to warm my people with scorn across their hearts. So listen, I dedicate my art to all of those who feel like they're living their lives inside some closet doors with the keys lost, and they have no idea where to look. It's inside themselves, but there's a fear to look. So I'ma keep on writing and sharing my dreams until there's a new scene and there's a new means to fill the completion. Depletion is gone as an option. It ain't no stopping this rocket, unlocking the chains of self-destruction. Ain't no fussing, discussing solutions, illusions eliminated. Hey yo, I'm glad we made it. Even though we doubted and shot of tears for fears, my peers, keep your heads up high and never keep them low. Hey yo, it's your brother Ezra, and I'm here to let you know, if you don't go within, you will go without. If you don't go within, you will go without. See, if you don't go within, you will go without. And my persecutions causing mass confusion. What is negative? What is positive? This world is an illusion, dwelling on the self-destructive plane for the tribulations and pain, driving our dwellers insane in their brains. A world full of noise, never silence, and psychological damage to our mentals brings this world violence. And demons of all colors rules this world of doubt. They got us dwellers so messed up. We'll take our own babies out, we'll take our own selves out, we'll take our own family members out. But I'm a warrior, and I'm trapped into the breakdown of this physical, surviving these mind wars, which seems like a miracle. This war will go
good when evil, I will fight you to my last breath, and choosing the valley of life over the valley of death. Oh yes, if you don't go within, you will go without. If you don't go within, you will go without. And once you do go within, you realize how much you can do without. Thank you.
Give it up for Ezra. Okay, our next poet is Brittany Chantel.
I'd like to explain my admiration. Maybe you'd understand my realization with our current situation. For translation, our vibration is a sensation, something I definitely could get used to. Confirmation, a thing I'm always lacking. Why so much correlation? In Aquarius, with dedication comes off as desperation, determination to prove my realness, evaluation of my soul's illumination, dramatization. Sorry, I have a knack of anticipation to assume what you think is my real affiliation. Violation of my religion, a formulation of the eightfold path, and growing up agnostic. Such complication. At this time, I'm really tired of imitation, fake food with fake claims, causing my inflammation, and water isn't clear, so I don't drink dehydration. I ease the pain with meditation, no medication. It's made an indentation on how I think, feel, and speak, so I hope that this flow puts you in that real syncopation. I look to my compass, but it's broken, no navigation. I trust the bees for pollination, but now they're in elimination. This is mortification, so make this annotation. Anyone who says I never cared got the wrong information. These rhymes are my publications. I believe in peace, love, and hope, and also conservation. The earth is my true love. That's my motivation. Am I getting through to you? You know that deep penetration? Please stand up for those still on the reservation. Visitation by those unwanted has them in tribulation, frustrations in circulation, legislation and fabrication, taxation so they can easily go on vacation. So now I make this calculation. The cultivation of domination has this nation close to expiration. My constellation is affirmation. A true indication of their intimidation is their speculation. It's now augmentation. If you question anything, they'll put you in interrogation, although you have the right to full vocalization. They have issues with immigration, something's wrong with their brain, malformation. There's a certain dislocation with that population. It's up to us to show that we are not in toleration. Their words and acts are under our investigation. My aspiration is full-blown concentration on innovation by our own damn generation. If you're with me and you believe in my operation, please rise up. I need your cooperation. Thank you.
Brittany Chantel. I want to thank all of y'all for your participation. That was cool.
You're doing great.
Okay, next poet, Shawnice Pepper.
Give it up for
Pepper.
Sorry, let's get your chair. Let's get your chair. Don't move it out too far because if you want to scare, I'll slide it back up for you.
Thank you. Such a gentleman.
Okay.
You're awesome. All right. Yeah. All right. So because of the other poems, I didn't even realize I was on a second one, but I've been inspired to read this one. I wrote it when I was in like a psychology class and bored. I was 18 and should have been paying attention, and I wrote this instead. And I actually don't have a title because like I wrote it and class was over, and then
nothing wild is going on.
And then I left, so I never tend to it after that. All right. My mouth is not open. All right. Life is deceiving. My eyes have deceived me. Life is just bullshit. I'm finally awoke from all my dreaming. Our minds are filled with thoughts that we are free, but now they supply us with their weapons so we do their jobs easily. Black on black crime, we are the masters of our fate. No change, just countless drugs that hold us back every day. Their victory, our mistakes. Their dream, but our fate. Our minds imprisoned by the ignorance to let loose and break away from the image we create, from the tools they put in place, that we now use to build a society everyone seems to hate. But I refuse to be a puppet controlled by the next man. If I shed blood and tears, it's gonna be for my homeland. We think we won just because we now follow a black man? Please, that's just a disguise to cover up the ultimate plan. A way to shut us up to let us think we got the upper hand. A way that's having thinking like, damn, we got us a chance. But really, while we dreaming, they scheming. While we believing, they achieving. A goal to take over a place we discovered, man, they thieving. See, while I was asleep, a voice told me to wake up, because everything that seems perfect is just a cover-up. We living with violence, poverty, drug addictions, shit we can't seem to take. See, we really living in hell. They just renamed it United States. See, one thing we won't do is educate our own race. Instead, we become our own enemies because their paper's thicker. So what? Why hate? See, all this truth that I'm speaking is in a place you'll never look. Because I'll pay you $1 million for the next nigga you see walk around reading a book. And I'm not talking about the kinds that retell our struggles but switch up the names. I'm talking about the kind that stimulate your mind and wake up your brain to let you know that shit's real and life ain't a game. And if you don't wake up soon, then your life, they will reclaim. See, to us, I make sense, but to them, they will call me insane. Instead of a person speaking her mind, hoping her people will change. You see, we watch them tear down their hoods and think, damn, the hood is no more. And then they rebuild some bullshit they know we can't afford. So we relocate to a place that can't even have the fact that we poor. So we get on all fours, then beg government for money that put us there from the door. See, I refuse to be dumbed down and believe everything that I hear. So I want to walk around with my hands on my ears. Because the bullshit they tell me, it don't make sense, is unclear. Hell, I walk around blind and let him guide me from upstairs. Because I don't believe everything I see, I just act like I care. I sometimes want to walk around with my middle finger in the air. Because these bullshit lies, I don't believe and I can no longer bear. And what frustrates me is how they let their reality become our youth. Our last generation fell, so fuck it, let's start the chain through our youth. Cause hell, they'll believe everything that they hear and everything that they leak. You tell these motherfuckers to jump for money and they'll leap. But through all my anger, I still believe there is hope. Hopefully this poem sings send all my readers to our people, all the roads I just wrote.
That was Shawnee's. Okay, our next performer coming up is Joy.
All right, I just wrote this poem a couple days ago.
New shit.
New shit? And it's called Today Was a Good Day. Today was a good day. It started as I rolled out my bed, bent knees and bowed head. Grateful I didn't wake up dead, mentally or literally. Today was a good day. Asking for direction is a must. Who else can I trust? None other than the best. It's easy to do. Yes, I'm too blessed. God is help. Not feeling stressed. Fuck them naysayers and all the rest. Just doing my best. Yes, today was a good day. Seeking something new with direction that's easy to do. By asking for guidance in this walk, it has to match this talk. Trying not to get locked and loaded. Just for today, I'ma try to stay devoted. Yes, I'm blessed, for today is a good day. It's time to move forward. Pull up my big girl drawers. Out the door I go. This life interview I cannot blow. No time to move slow. God always making it happen. Praising his name while I'm clapping. Oh yes, today is a good day. On paper, I got to do right. God damn, I just ran that red light. Thank you, Lord, no real ones in sight. Singing all the way in my car. So thankful I'm not in a bar. Drinking and thinking and not going anywhere. Swear today was a good day. That's it, that's all. Just happy I didn't fall. Baby, today was a good day. Bobbing my head while God's grace keeps pushing me ahead. Remembering living dead. Days I couldn't leave my bed as I spit up red clocks of death, thinking it would be my last breath. Today was a good day because joy got out the way. Yes, yes, today was a good day. Smiling as I think, see my ego had me gone each time I had a bond. Ice cold in that cell, shit felt like hell. Damn, mama, you back in jail? Waiting on a piece of mail. I'm sorry, baby, I can't tell. Oh, hell no, I'ma keep walking tall. I'm too strong to fall, ass backwards, nah. But today, all in all, was a good day. Can't go back, nothing there but darkness and fear. So I stay open to share. Guns N' Roses was my thing, bang bang, AK. J.O. Felony was her name. Goddamn shame how low she'd go to move that blow. No, no, not me. You see, today was a good day. Each hour, each minute I pray. Dear Lord, I'm listening to all you say. Dear child, stay out my way. For I heard your cry. I got your back. Now watch me work. For today is a good day. In me you shall stay. Look up to the hills. Today is a good day.
Give it up for Joy. Okay, our next performer is Ghostwriter.
This one's called Unladylike. Who the fuck came up with the definition of what a lady should be? Because I sure didn't get that memo. Nobody sent that shit to me. So I guess I'm not a lady because I cuss. Or when I get mad, I fucking fuss. Mess with one of my kids, I'll be ready to bust. Because they all I got in life. It's just us. When I express myself, it comes out this way. I don't know why, it just does. And every man I ever talked to in my life destroyed every ounce of my trust. Sometimes I react to things according to the way the shit was. Or act out when my feelings are hurt. I might get angry and start a fight. I feel like fuck it, they looking at me anyway like I'm so unladylike. It's cool though, I know. I'm often misunderstood. A little ghetto at times too, being that I'm from the hood. A heart made of gold that I like to protect if I could. Cause this world out here so cold, nobody really acts the way they should. Does that mean that I'm no good? Does that mean that I'm crazy? Cause I might not live up to what the standard of society thinks is a lady? They got me feeling like a rebel with a cause. I'm like, fuck them, I don't wanna be a lady. Ready to snap on the mic and start talking all crazy. That's why I love expressing my feelings through poetry, spoken word. Cause I can say however it is I'm feeling, some shit you might be shocked you ever heard. All you gotta do is just ask me why I act the way I do. I bet you I got a story to fit and every single word of it is true. You don't know me from Eve or walk the block in these shoes. Don't know the pain you might not see behind these baby blues. I'm gonna get off here. Maybe next time I'll write something happy like I was in a cruise. But I wouldn't hold my breath though. I'll just leave you with a message that you probably already foreseen. If you wanna act like God and judge me, make sure your own closet's nice and clean. I'll take on any role, and if you still don't know, call me unladylike one more time and I'll just show you what that shit means.
Give it up for Ghostwriter. That was good. She scared me. She scared me. Okay, so we got two new performers that's going to perform. Crystal and Rowan, right? Rowan. All right, so give it up for them.
So, Rowan and I used to be in this awesome group together called Dream to Hope, and we worked with this amazing spoken word artist called Vanessa German. And this is one of the poems that we all worked on together. Trigger warning, there's a lot of suicidal stuff in it. All right?
It's up. They gotta speak. They gotta speak up.
Get right in it.
Yeah.
Crystal, we know you got the voice. Let's get it.
All right. It's called Bullied to the Brink. All right. I've done it.
Me too.
Me too.
I laughed,
Giggled. Cracked a joke at someone else's expense.
I spread the rumor,
Made fun and let it go on, and didn't try to stop it when I watched it happening to someone else. I turned my back. Why?
because I was with my friends.
Because it made me feel good at the time.
I thought it was funny.
I wanted to fit in.
It made me feel
bigger, stronger, faster, badder, better. You better believe it. I've been a bully too. He did it for laughs.
To pass the time.
Said it's no crime.
It's just
the way things go. Let them know you don't like
their hair,
their clothes,
their shoes,
the way they walk,
the dance or move,
or who they choose to be with.
See, if you are
mean enough and loud enough, people will just forget everything and run in fear.
And it doesn't, and whoever can make the most people afraid
wins.
And it isn't my fault that you are
An easy target, more bullseye than human being, but you are. So ready, aim, fire, shoot, and the bang is a laugh. And I am
the shell of the bullet in your heart. With words
sharp as shards, like a dagger to the gut.
I shoot,
I stab,
I cut,
I laugh and just keep on laughing, stabbing, jabbing, and pointing at you.
because it's fun.
Can't you take a joke?
Why are you crying?
Stand up.
Shut up.
You are so fake. Forget everything and run.
It's just a rumor.
Rumors can be true.
Rumors can be lies.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Stop crying!
Remember,
You are
not a person. You are a bullseye.
And your shoes are 2 sizes too small for my big feet.
So I'm going to keep walking all over you. Or maybe it's more complicated than that.
Maybe it's home.
The fist,
The punch.
the fury,
The kick.
and the wooden spoon.
Maybe it's the
Chip off the old block syndrome.
My world is destroyed.
So I become a destroyer.
Why? Because I can.
Because rage is my religion.
My language.
My way.
And my reason for existing.
Why? Because what I see in you
Is what I despise.
is what I so deeply try to hide
In myself.
Why? Because I'm scared, so I scare. I'm ashamed, so I shame. I am pained, so I pain. Expertly executing the you from me so no one will see the mirror of us and we. Now,
I cannot stop looking at my hands.
these hands are blood red with your blood.
I shoved
My shoes on your feet and never bothered to try on yours. Why?
because I aimed myself at you.
Ready, shame, fire, shoot. You were my escape. Because I know I couldn't take every day the way you did. Terrorized, victimized, brutalized. Now I cry because I took it out on you. And you took it out with a rope to the neck,
A gun to the head.
a razor to the wrists,
Pills to the mouth.
a jump off the bridge.
And now,
I don't sleep well at night. My mind runs rampant.
why?
Why? Why? If I could bring you back to life, I'd just stop. I'd walk away. I would try walking the hallway a mile of your shoes. If I could bring you back to life, I'd just say, I'm sorry. I'd mind my own business.
Let you be.
I could have taken a moment to see that instead of hating our differences, I could have actually admired them. I could have taken the time to get to know you. Maybe we could have been. I didn't think it would end this way. No happy endings except to say, I've done it.
Me too.
Me too. Me too. But next time, I'll stop to think, what happens if I bully someone to the brink?
Thank you guys. I want to thank everyone for coming. That's everyone performed. And if you don't know who we are, Common Conversation, we're live on Facebook every Monday at 6:30. We talk about any topic. So if you have any topics or something you want to discuss, hit us up, message us. You can email us. We also let you call in. So if you're watching our show and it's a topic that you feel strongly about, you can even call in and give your piece or justify your reasoning or why it's wrong or whatever. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Yeah, so I said every Monday, 6:30. Thank everyone. I thank you all, for real, from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, poets.
Common Conversation 412. Token the Manor, Pittsburgh, what it do? We in the city of bridges, we in the city of smoke. We in the city of rivers, so you don't need you a moat. We in the city of haters, so you just might need a coat. Or at least bring your jacket, cause man, the city get cold. Yeah, man, the city is frosty, yeah, man, the city is costly, but yeah, the city is mine.